Oh snap, taste back. Yeah, after like a day. Because I went to football and then football, yeah. So we sit on these bleachers and they're newly painted with oil paint, but nobody tells me because they were painted, you know, like the day after, like the day before, so oh no, it doesn't matter. And yeah, my jeans, which you have to realize that being tall, you have like 2 pairs of good jeans that actually fit, that you can wear in public, which means you have 2 jeans to last you the whole entire school year. Yeah, and then all of a sudden, there's paint on the bottom of one of them. But luckily my Wicked shirt didn't get ruined because that would be, oh god, I would be more than slightly ticked off. I would be like extremely ticked off. But it wasn't. And why did I scoot backwards? I haven't figured that out yet. So anyway, I'm gonna scoot back up. But that solved that because we got new jeans. And so now I have 3 pairs of good jeans. And then the next day I went to Target with Sam. And so now I have 4 pairs of good jeans. Almost as much as the school days. Almost as much as days in the week there are that I have to go to school. There we go. That's it. And so yeah, that was fun. Anyway, so I tried to solve the jean problem. And by the time that was done, I had to go to Sam's. So we rushed them all, bought the jeans, bought some other 2 shirts like this one, which you can't see the plaid stuff. That's why I backed out from the plaid stuff. Plaid stuff. Anyway, that was fun, wasn't it? So 2 shirts, and then rushed to Sam's. And I had a bonfire, and it was fun. Because it was Miss Jen, Sam's dad, Sam, and myself. And usually, I had 2 smokes with peanut butter and chocolate and marshmallow and 2 marshmallows, and usually that's not enough to push me over the edge, but I think it was the fact that because I'm such an extrovert, there we go, I can't talk today, all of a sudden like this huge burst of energy, so I'm sitting in this chair, which is really fun because it was like rocky, and just going, oh my god, and then this happened, and this happened, and this happened, yeah, scary, which led me to an idea, that when I get engaged, if I get engaged, you know, engaged to a guy or somebody, doesn't matter. But anyway, what will happen is they'll be locked, or I'll have to live with them for a month to make sure that they can live with me, because if they can't, what's the point? I'm gonna live a monster sometime in that month. Oh, maybe not, because, you know, I figured they might as well get me when I'm all PMSing, and then DMSing, and then AMSing, so it's like 3 weeks. 3 out of 4 weeks, I'm all hormonal, rah, bitch! Ha 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 ha! Anyway, and then monster, so Tay's gonna be like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, cause, like a whole monster, which I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to stomach because it's disgusting. Like, completely disgusting, and yeah, no, I keep fidgeting with the chair, leave me alone. But yeah, so it'll be fun. Anyway, other new stuff. And I don't know what I'm going to say, and I don't have my favorite ducky because it's in the other room and I don't feel like getting it. Yes, I had oppression. I wrote Rage. Well, I was working on Rage last night and for other times, and this shit is fun. Did you know that? Anyway, so I was working on Rage, and Roderick's like, bitch. I have no other words. He's a motherfucking bastard, bitch, person, thing. That's all I cannot describe any of the words for him. He's just indescribable because he's Roderick and evil and ha! Yeah, don't you love my descriptions for my characters? And so I wrote the major part that I've been waiting to get to since I basically started Oppression. Finally got to it because all of a sudden here I am at Sam's house and I get in a writing burst of creative energy and woo-ness. Except it was like at 12 o'clock at night. And I realized that my main oppression or writing burst come at late at night. And I really wish it would stop. And I am so high right now, and I don't know why, because my head really hurts. And we went to an art fest, and it was fun. And Target, like I said, and that was fun too. And we watched this other movie, and the guy that plays Stylist in the Da Vinci Code was in it. And once again, he was without clothes. Sam thinks that he is nice, but I have no opinion on it. Anyway. Anyway, I am like so hyped right now. I mean, if you could see my legs, it's like twitch, 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 twitch. Yeah. And tomorrow is locker assignment day. And you know what I find really funny? That Tuesday is it for the 10th graders and 9th graders because they have to get their schedules and all that stuff. But they both have assigned lockers. And this, getting any locker you want, is going to be a senior privilege. And the best part is, by the time that is in place, I'll either be a senior or out of there. So, yes! Score for me. And seeing that I haven't really had any of my friends, not lockers next to any of my friends, besides for last year it was kind of next to Fish, that's about it. I really want to have someone near someone. And I get to actually figure out what my schedule is because it was all screwed up before. Like, I was supposed to take Spanish. I don't want to take Spanish ever again. Ever. In first period. But now I have math first period. Ha ha And I knew that was going to happen. For 2 years straight, I've had math 9th period. Everything was all fine and dandy. My brain was awake. School was over. I could get through it. Done. Last subject, last period, everything's done. But no, now it's going to be first, which is going to suck so freaking much. But I shall have to live with it. So, oh well. But now I actually get to figure out, and hopefully Sam and I will have the same health class, because if we don't, that'll really suck. And hopefully Mr. Rossi's class, in psychology, will not be in the other room. It will be in his original room, because then I don't have to move, because third period is AP World, which is in 236, and then 4th period is psychology, and his original room is 236. I would have it so made. Yeah, exactly. I have no other words for it. And Goran's on, and I should be talking to him, but I'm sorry, dear. Especially after our last topic of conversation, I figured we might as well get a break. Have some of us come with the topic of conversation, because that'd be really nice. Because that was awkward, and I brought that up, and I'm sorry. Kind of. Anyway, I don't know what else to say. I really don't, and I should leave or something. Oh, and Tuesday I get to come into school to tell all the freshies, my nose itches. I was so ADD, my nose itches. I get to talk to the freshies about why they should join Quill. 3rd year in Quill, and hopefully 3rd year editing, because nobody else, hopefully, kind of, maybe, wants to edit. And it'll just be me, hopefully, because with about 7, 8 members, we don't need 2 co-editors, because the majority of the people in Quill are staff members. We don't need that much. Especially seeing that last year our editor really didn't do anything. Yeah, we don't need that this year. And then senior year, hopefully I'll be editor again, 4 years in a row. That was great in college resume, but I really like Quill, so it's not a resume booster. I really like Quill in this program. It needs to continue through this program and blocks. Then we'll get like fresh meat, or a sophomore, I think. If we get freshies and they are committed, then the sophomore, because we obviously need to continue it, saying that everyone in this club is now going to be either a junior or a senior. Yeah, and none of us are going to be super seniors, so that's a kind of problem. Yeah, but that's all I have to say. I should leave now. Or not. Oh, Breaking Dawn! It was so good! If you haven't read it, read it now. Quick, go, run to the nearest bookstore, snag the book, growl at whoever's going, it's mine! And read it now, because it's so adorable. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, read Twilight now. I don't care if you're a guy, it's not a girl book. It's a good book. There's a difference. Though actually, I kind of don't like her writing style. Like, I like the sarcasticness, but I'm not a real first-person format kind of person. So, I think part of it is the fact that she stumbled upon the right thing. That was, especially after all the Harry Potter withdrawals, like, boom! But it's still a good book. I am not dissing Twilight, okay? Do not yell at me or comment and go, oh my god, how could you? No, I'm just making a statement. I had another comment to make about it. Oh, I like Twilight before everyone else liked Twilight. For the record, I am not going to be a junior. In 8th grade, I started reading Twilight, which is before it was cool to read the book about vampires, when it was still gothic to read books about vampires. So all those going, oh, you're just jumping on the bandwagon, blah blah blah. No. So yeah, I have nothing else to say. So I'm going to leave you all and post this, and then you'll actually get to see it. So I'm actually talking to nobody right now, because that wouldn't make sense. Anyway, so yes, au revoir.